Cedar Rapids St. Jude's had a connection in Haiti with a parish, sister parish. And that was kind of this was like in 1989. So we invited them to come up and talk and share stories about their commitment and their connection. And I remember my husband Don was there, and he said, I thought, oh my gosh, this is where Cookie's going next.
Right.
So we looked at it, and during the presentation, they also mentioned, if you would like to help us, Father had a lot of parishes, and we would definitely be helpful. So my thinking was, if we took their slides and showed them to our parish, we wouldn't just be showing them pictures of people. We would be showing them pictures of our parish. That was kind of one of the reasons. And sometimes when things are established a little bit, it's a little easier going.
Sure.
So we did join them. We got the approval from Father Hayek, the parish council. So as of 1990, we had a sister parish in Haiti.
Awesome. And that's located, tell us a little bit about the parish.
The parish is located about 53 exactly miles from north of Port-au-Prince, up in the mountains. It takes about 3 hours to get there because it's pretty bumpy roads, but they were powerful trips. I went down that year with Cedar Rapids, and different ones would eventually go down with us too. We went every year. And then gradually we made our own groups, and we went down after a few years. And the connections that people made while they were there with the people, at the beginning you're learning all about it yourself, and then gradually you learn as the other people experience the people there and make their connections, and it's all blessed time, really. I mean, it was as hard as it was. We'd have breakfast in the morning, we'd go out and do whatever project we were going to help with that day. And then we'd come back to the rectory, which is where we stayed, and we would have supper, and then we always had probably a good hour of time of prayer and reflecting on what happened that day. Uh-huh. And it was just amazing what the people saw. It just made you feel good. Then when our grandson Zach was a junior, I took him along. Uh-huh. That was the first that we took. Rob Toll and Zach and Zach's sister, Emily Toll went, and a friend from Cedar Rapids took her niece. 6 of us went down, and that was even better watching the kids. Yeah, when they would get excited. There's a lot of kids over the years that, because of that trip, has influenced what they wanted to do with their life.
Right.
And then other things I've always told the kids too when they get talking about, I said, half of the world lives like this. So if there's ever any time you can do something to help somebody, don't think about it. Just do it.
Sure.
Because that's what it's supposed to be.
Sure.
There's been lots of struggles down there over the years. Right now we can't even go just because of all the gangs, and that was back in 2018 was our last trips. So that's been hard, really hard, to know that they're in that much trouble and nobody can go. We send our money down every month, but that's it.
Are there some issues with resources getting to the parish? I would imagine that there's...
They haven't had a sea container for a couple of years.
Okay.
So we're not collecting things right now. Sure. I mean, hopefully things change. I guess you always hope and pray that it will for them.
Right.
But it's just hard.
But the money gets there okay?
The money gets there. There's a Fonds, which is a micro-lending bank for third world countries.
Okay.
And there's a branch bank up at the parish. So Father can it goes directly there.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of thinking about this. If I'm in a situation at a parish, I've always had on my mind it'd be great to help in a third world parish, sister parish, something like that. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this may be a lot. it may be a lot harder or a lot easier to get started than I think. Sometimes we blow stuff up in our mind, and I'm like,
Right.
oh, I couldn't do that. It would be too hard. But maybe it isn't.
No, you can do it.
Yeah,
Right.
touch on that a little bit.
Well, the main organization that we worked through is Haiti Parish Twinning Program. Harry Hosey was on a cruise ship, and he went to Haiti, and I think it was probably maybe like late 70s or something that he went down to Haiti. And when everybody else went to the beaches and whatever, he went off to see the people. And when he got home, he said, we have to do something down there. He said, there is no reason why we can't take Catholic parishes here and line them up with parishes down there, and we can help them.
Sure.
And that's how the whole organization started.
And what was the name again?
Haiti Parish Twinning Program.
Haiti Parish Twinning Program. Okay,
Right.
good.
Yeah. And so that's what we worked through. Teresa Patterson was the coordinator at the time, and she's gotten to be a really good friend. Yeah. So, things, if you want to do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
And you never have to do things alone. There's always people who will pitch in and help, and, I can look that up, or I can do that, and yeah.
Sure. The Spirit moves in beautiful ways. And
It does. Nobody ever does anything alone. I don't care what it is.
Right.
We all work together some way.
one of my favorite phrases is God doesn't call the equipped, he equips the called. So if we're
Isn't that true?
Yeah, right.
That's
if we're feeling
right.
that on our hearts, then the Holy Spirit
Right.
will get it done.
Yeah.
You can't stop God from doing his will.
Well, and when you're saying that, it reminds me too of another line. It says, people with faith don't see different things. They just see things differently.
Yeah.
And that works too.
Yes.
You know, you could see this, and you look at it maybe as a big project, but if you want to do it enough and you have enough faith, you're going to get it done.
Right? Very true. Yeah.
Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video to join in our mission. Special thanks to all patrons who make Passionately Catholic possible. Visit AnthonyDigmann.com for more. May God bless you abundantly, and I'll see you again in the next episode.